What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Foxy. Welcome back to the Fox's Den. Getting into another reaction, catching up on Kaiju number 8. We got 2 episodes to watch. Getting into episode 5 first. That's where we left off. Haven't watched it in 2 weeks since episode 4. And holy shit, was that a good episode. I mean, so much shit happened. Shinomiya was literally approaching death, as I was saying, and getting me hyped up. I knew it because she had already saved Kafka once. I was like, yo, it's time for him to return the favor, dog. He's got to. That's the only way she fucking lives through this. And also because, you know, the captain and vice captain, Ashiro, and the other guy, the vice captain that was overseeing the whole exam and everything, they weren't going to make it in time. They just weren't. And I mean, they were booking it, but they still weren't going to make it in time. So Kafka had to do what he had to do. And luckily, you know, just because of how strong he is, it literally blocked the communications and drones just because of how much, you know, frequency was fucking it up from his power. And also just probably the other kaiju on the battlefield, since they were getting powered up by whatever the fuck that other humanoid kaiju was, which we got a little bit more of at the end of last episode. He didn't have to blow his cover at all. It was all good. And so, you know, he pleaded with Shinomiya, like, please, please, please don't do anything. And then, like, you know, proceeded to save her. And that shit looked fucking amazing. I will say, I really like the animation in this show. The lighting, I will say, I think I noticed the most difference compared to other animation, where you stop some of the frames, like in its full sequence, it looks crazy. And that's because of the lighting. But if you stop the frame at some point, like you pause the episode, it looks pretty dark. You know what I'm saying? In some moments, like it's pretty, like the lighting's pretty dim. You know what I'm saying? Compared to other styles of animation, I feel like. And that really, I think it suits it. Like it just looks so good. A little bit of a personal gripe, kind of doesn't look as good for thumbnails if you choose one of those certain frames. But that's okay, because in terms of the flow of the animation, it looks fucking amazing. It looks so good. So he mopped the floor with that one Honju that was revived and was about to kill Shinomiya and fuck her up. Whereas the humanoid motherfucker just dipped, and he was expecting that there was going to be havoc wreaked upon and there was going to be plenty of people that died. And then he, you know, got that news on the phone when he was in that toilet at the end of the last episode. I was like, what the fuck? Nobody died? There's no fucking way. What? And as we can see, the way he was interacting with the phone, questioning if, you know, how he answered it, also talking about humans and how they're so peculiar with time. It's like, okay. At first we were thinking this might be someone like Kafka, but it's actually the opposite. It's a kaiju that's able to turn into a human. That's fucking crazy. That is just an insane dynamic. I don't know how it's going to play out for the rest of the show. I just know that's just a crazy idea, and I think it really works. And it's very exciting. And the motherfucker is in the cleanup crew that Kafka was a part of. And, what's his name? Ichi, the white-haired kid that's really supportive of Kafka, that was newly joined to that cleanup crew, and then they ended up taking the exam together. He's a part of that fucking crew, bro. Like, dude, bro, we're gonna have to sniff that motherfucker out eventually. But then again, the Defense Force still hasn't even sniffed out Kaiju number 8, which is Kafka. That secret is gonna have to come out eventually too, I feel like, because he's just such a huge asset, and he can't keep, I feel like eventually it's just gonna get in the way of him trying to hide the secret, when in reality you could just be doing this fucking 24/7 and just fucking shit up and saving people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's gonna come out eventually. It's just a matter of when and how. There's one other thing that I wanted to mention. Oh yeah, Shinomiya actually keeping Kafka's secret and saying that she was the one that took down the kaiju. Vice Captain was kind of picking up on maybe that wasn't the case, but obviously she went ahead and answered her, you know, even though she was kind of hesitant at first, and she was like, no, I killed it. So she held it down. But that doesn't mean that the suspicions of the Vice Captain will completely go away, because obviously they were connecting that these two incidents are kind of similar to the incident 3 months ago, in terms of like just like what happened to that kaiju and like the aftermath, right? So they might be getting a little bit closer to Kafka. They might be, but we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the episodes, get in the reaction. If you guys enjoy it, please like down below, comment, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell so you know the next one's dropping. Let's get into it. Kaiju number 8, episode 5. And I like it. That's another thing I really liked about last episode. As soon as he showed up, he gave her recognition, acknowledgement immediately. Something that she's been yearning for her whole life from her father. And he gave it to her flat out, like, Yo, you're fucking awesome. You did amazing. Ichikawa, that's his name. I was blanking on it. Yes, sir. Nice, quick recap. Are they like waiting on the results or something? Ah. Yep, here it is, the results. Oh yeah, best opening of the fucking spring season. Oh, this shit is so good. Gas as usual. All right, let's open up these results, boys. Come on. Together on 3. Let's go. Come on, baby, you passed. Yep. There's Ichikawa there. Ah, he ain't giving up that #1 spot. I fuck with that. Good confidence, good determination. Furuhashi, okay. Okay. Gonna have to start remembering a lot of names. Iharu. Where the fuck is he, bro? He definitely passed. Like, what's going on here? Why is he not here in this room with everybody the fuck else? Did he not pass? There's no way he didn't fucking pass. The lady with the glasses that's speaking right now, she was the one that was overseeing it behind the computer and shit, right? Like watching all the drones and shit. And then she's gonna be reminded that that wasn't her that actually did that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, where the fuck is he, bro? Where is he? It's bugging me, bro. You coming in late as shit. Wait, she's blushing? Why did he walk in like that? The way he walked in, bro? Oh, he failed? Yep, okay. I'm glad somebody was paying attention to that and recognized that. What was Shiro about to say, though? Can't wait until they actually have a fucking reconciling like conversation, something of the sorts of that. She's a good fucking leader, bro. She's got their trust. That was awkward as fuck. That was awkward as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Well, they don't know that they know each other. Ah, fuck. She was actually about to say some shit, though. I think she actually fucked with that. Like, she was like, finally you're catching up. Was she smiling? Yeah, she was.
機能してますね。副隊長のお笑い枠が。
ああ、せやろ。僕の見立て通りや。怪獣たちが次々に蘇る中、突如現れたフォルティチュード。
Oh, that's actually interesting that, yeah, he's gonna be in his platoon because Vice Captain is very fucking smart.
自然にバイタルが消失したやつがおる。日々のカフカ、スーツ適正の異常な低さと。
See, yep.
こいつには何か違和感がある。そばに置いて違和感の正体を突き止める。
See, he doesn't only want him around just because he's nice and he likes the comedy factor from him. He knows there's something up. There's something up and he wants to figure it out. Yo, this show's hilarious. I love this shit.
たとえ処分を逃れたとしても、毎日検査や実験の日々、あんたの防衛隊員としての道は断たれるわ。そうなの?
So she even thinks she's even giving her own input now on the situation now that she isn't in the loop. You know what I'm saying? Save an old man's life. Oh.
もしあんたが人類に害する怪獣だって分かった時には、私があんたを殺すから。
そん時は頼む。
Yeah, he has no reason to fucking be scared of that. Like, he has no ill will towards his own kind whatsoever, obviously. More training sessions. Okay, Ichikawa.
市川レノ射撃訓練終了。タイム2分35秒。推定解放戦力 18%。
18%? That's a little bit up from before, huh?
あれ、君、聞きたいことが。はは。この短期間でこれだけの伸びはちょっと強。
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He's grown a good amount in a short time.
また伸ばしやがった。負けてたまるかよ。
This guy's very competitive.
古橋伊春2分15秒。推定解放戦力 20%。
He's a little 2% above Ichikawa.
調子乗んなよ、レノ。
乗ってませんよ。
篠宮貴子1分16秒。
1 minute and 16 seconds. 55%. Oh, yeah, see, he catching up and about to pass you.
俺の番で上書きしてくれよ、葵。
I like this. It's very good rivalry between everybody to keep fucking getting better. 1%, hey, that's way better than 0.1 or 0.01 actually. That's a huge jump. What? 0.01 to 1? Hell yeah.
このままやとお前は生体院になれん。3ヶ月後にはクビやで。来週10周して今日は上がりや。
10 laps around the perimeter. Holy fuck.
早け。
バチバチ火花散らしてますね、新人たち。
Damn, as soon as they all sighed, he was like, 5 more, bitch. I'd be pissed.
疲れた。この労働を経験した大人の筋肉を見て静まりやがれ。おお、おっさんもだいぶ締まってきる。防衛隊にあるまじき下っ腹だ。失礼ですよ。
A spare tire.
てめえら28超えたくらいから覚悟しとけよ。なんだ、今日は賑やかだな。
This motherfucker's jacked. Oh my god, as they were just talking about muscles and shit. They all hid. They all got intimidated immediately. That's fucking hilarious.
なんか光栄よ。久しぶりだな。明日の練習で勝負。
負けませんよ。
さすが無駄のないいい筋肉をしてる。でもそれだけじゃあの戦闘力は説明つかない。なんだ。すみません。どうしたらその筋肉、いえ、どういうトレーニングを積まれているのか気になりまして。隣に並べ。え？基本を教えてやる。
I'll show you the basics.
ここで？
Bro, she straight up has a pet tiger, bro. Like, what? That is so sick. You just have a big cat as a fucking pet? Like, what?
人に聞くなら自分から言うもんだぞ。
俺はなんたって足代隊長。厨房の時に助けられてからずっと俺の憧れだ。
目標は足代隊長さ。同じく。
They're all aiming for her. That's how much of a fucking, like, example she set. How badass she is. There's a documentary about her? She really is famous. But see, he's always seen her as just childhood friend. Yeah, see, they're jealous as fuck. They're like, yo, no way. Yeah, they're like, no, come back here. Yo. They want everything. Damn, yo, chill, bruh. Damn.
連続殺人でもあったの？ああ、キコルン。なんか話し込んでのぼせたらしいよ。アシル隊長の話してたんだって。ばっかじゃないの、男子。
They weren't talking about what you think they were talking about, though. They were just so interested in fucking the past of Shiro because he knows so much about her childhood. It was such a shock to them, like, what? Y'all are childhood friends? Like, look at her and then look at you. You're fucking struggling. Just barely got in by the skin of your teeth in the Defense Force at the last age acceptable. What the fuck are they doing? Are they trying to see who lasts the longest in the sauna? Yeah, the soundtrack in the show is fire. Look at this man's, bro. 3 plates and fucking another small plate. Fucking effortlessly, Kafka's over here with just 1 plate on each side. Like, oh, fuck. That's me, bro. He's still struggling to fucking pick up the gun. Oh, man. I wonder if he's gonna be able to increase it anymore to where he can at least get to like an average, like, you know, output power for his suit. You know what I'm saying? Like at least like 10% above or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? At least like 10. Like 10% would be straight. Training day in, day out.
ここをクビになるわけにはいかないんです。
アシロ隊長のためか。
なぜそれを？
この前風呂場で言うとったやろ。
He's listening?
この寮内での会話は全部筒抜けやと思え。
怖っ！あいつの隣で戦うって。
ああ、それは副隊長の座を僕から奪い取るって意味にも聞こえる。
そんなつもりは。いや、そのつもりで頑張ります。敵。
Oh wow, he actually confirmed his challenge.
2時間だけや。部屋出るときは電気消して鍵かけろ。隊員同士仲良くなるのはほどほどにしておいた方がええ。え？いつ誰に何が起きてもおかしくない仕事やからな。
He's saying prepare himself, like don't get too close because you might want to, you know, they could die, bro.
訓練じゃないんだよな。
Oh, first real fucking encounter. Oh shit, let's go. They're gonna cut off the episode. It's gonna end right here. Yeah. How'd I fucking know? How'd I know? How'd I fucking know? It's all good though. We got another one. We got another one to watch. Alrighty guys, what another amazing episode of Kaiju number 8. That was a lot of fucking fun to watch. Kafka making some progress, bro. We jumped from 0.01% to 1%. If you ask me, that's a pretty big fucking jump, at least for him. Compared to everybody else, that ain't a whole lot. But for his own personal percentage, from what it was before, 0.01 to 1, there we fucking go, baby. That's a lot better. You know what I'm saying? What is that, like fucking 100 times better than what he was? Because I'm pretty sure, because it was 0.01, so he went all the way from 0.01 to 0.1 to 0.2 to 0.3, 0.3, all the way up to 1. I think that's 100 times more. I could be wrong. Fuck math. I'm not trying to do that shit right now. Something like that. Huge accomplishment for him, right? And then we see the rest of them also improving. Ichikawa improving a good amount from where, you know, his first output percentage was for his suit. He's doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's training, everybody's working hard, and we're seeing the flow of that training every day, like how they keep up with their regular routine when they're not fighting kaiju. And that's really cool to see the ins and outs of the Defense Force and how they operate while they're waiting for, you know, a call. And it just so happens that one has come in at the end of this episode. And we saw Shinomiya actually have an official conversation with Kafka and Ichikawa about Kafka's situation and the whole kaiju thing, and how she said also by the end of that conversation, if I ever see it that you're, you know, going to harm mankind, I will kill you. And he just smiled and was like, that's completely fucking okay with me, because I would never do that shit. But he put it as like, yeah, if I did, I hope you would, you know what I'm saying? And you know, that just goes to show like how true he is to mankind, and also just, you know, doing the right thing and wanting to succeed in being a Defense Force officer while also having this kaiju ability, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, you know, she gave her input as well, saying that, you know, they would probably do experimentations on you, they would do this, they would do that, even if they didn't kill you, you know what I'm saying? So you still wouldn't be able to be a Defense Force officer. So we're getting even more input that's even, you know, giving him even more like caution to keep this a secret, you know what I'm saying? But maybe it doesn't go that way, maybe it doesn't. That's definitely the first thought, or like, you know, what everybody would think in this scenario, right? As everyone has thus far, Ichikawa and now Shinomiya, they're all on the same page, like, yeah, you would not be able to just be in the Defense Force. But I don't know, maybe something lucky happens, you know, where, you know, Vice Captain and Head Captain Toshiro, they are good, decent people, got a good head on their shoulders, you know, they realize that if they use this power to their advantage, this could be good for us. Maybe see what the tests are, interrogate him, get some questioning in, see what his true intentions are, all that good stuff, and we'd actually get to a point where he could use it for the Defense Force. I hope that happens. I don't know if it will, but if it does, I hope it happens at some point. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how soon it would be, but I feel like at some point he's not going to be able to keep the secret. I just don't know when it's going to happen, but I would hope that comes out eventually and he's actually able to just full on like do what he can, because he's so strong and he's on our side. Like, that'd be a huge fucking advantage for us. So we saw that conversation between Shinomiya and them, seeing the entrance ceremony, and him being a cadet and or entered in as cadet compared to everybody else is just like a normal. I don't know what their rank was or whatever, but it's definitely higher than him. So he's a cadet for right now, under Vice Captain's platoon, as the rest of them are. And he's just a little bit of a lower rank, and he has to get stronger and prove his worth in the next 3 months, or else he's going to be fired. So he has to work harder than everybody else, and he's trying his best. Yeah, seeing the ins and outs of the training day by day, seeing how hard he's working. The rest of the boys finally finding out that he is Shiro's childhood friend, as everybody else, them included, literally looks at her as like a superhero, like literally their hero. So she's very famous, and he just sees her as, yeah, that's my fucking friend from way back, bro. Like, what do you want to know? And they just start asking him everything, and they ended up staying in the bath too long. Fucking funny as shit. But yeah, he ends up studying late at night because he has to work harder than everybody else, as he sees it. And Vice Captain comes in, checks on him. It's like, hey, you need to get some sleep too, bro. And he's like, yeah, like, I'm trying to work hard. Like, I got to work harder than everybody else. And I'm trying to catch up to Ashiro and stand by her side. And, you know, he said, you know, the Vice Captain was like, that could be seen as you trying to take my Vice Captain spot. And at first he was like, oh, no, I didn't mean that. And then he's like, you know what? Nah, I mean that. Like, he's trying to, like, stand on his resolve to, like, catch up to her, you know what I'm saying? Which would mean, yeah, taking that Vice Captain spot. So he's like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna stand on business. And so Vice Captain is actually kind of shocked by that. You see this little nerve in his face. He's like, oh, this cheeky little fuck. And then as he's leaving the room, he's like, all right, make sure you turn off the lights and this and that. And yeah, you're not taking my Vice Captain spot. He actually shows that seriousness every once in a while, where he's like really serious. Like, you can see how he got that position. Like, he's not one to be fucked with. And then that's when the alarm starts alarm starts going off in the facility, and they're like, oh shit, this isn't a drill, we gotta go take out a kaiju. So that looks like what we're getting into the next episode, to see how this first actual kaiju encounter goes with our Defense Force. And another thing Vice Captain said was like, don't get too close to everybody. I wouldn't recommend that, because they could literally die the next day, or literally this first mission we're going on. So someone might die. that you've already starting getting chummy with. So you better be careful in terms of keeping your sanity, like emotionally wise. Yeah, that could be something that you might have to look out for, like getting too close with somebody and then they fucking die. Like that will weigh on you if you keep on doing that over and over again. So something to look out for in that line of work, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's episode 5 of Kaiju number 8. So excited for the next one. We're gonna jump into it right away. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, please like down below, comment, subscribe for new, hit that notification bell. See the next one's dropping. I'll see you on the next one. Y'all be good. Deuces.